Hey folks, this is Matt aka Slash, and welcome back to Kerbal's Space Program. I'm looking here at Courage 1. This is going to be the successor to Hope 1 that we attempted to send to the moon with Jebediah and subsequently crashed into its surface with him. I decided to go a little bit simpler on this one. Just some solid rocket boosters, a bunch of liquid fuel rockets here. This hopefully will get us to orbit with this stage. Then this stage should get us to the moon, and then we will land with this upper stage and then hopefully return to Kerbal with it as well. So, we're going to go ahead and get going, but first I wanted to show you this action groups thing. It's not something I've ever played around with before, but I went down here to abort, and there's a key, or there's a little thing that pops up next to the altimeter that allows you to abort, and that will trigger this action group, which I have deploying the parachute, decoupling the command pod from here, and also decoupling the SRBs in case they happen to still be there firing for some reason. But there's a whole bunch of, like, you can have an action group whenever you turn the SAS on, it does something. When you hit RCS, when you hit lights, when you hit gears. So this is defaulted to when I hit gear, it will raise and lower these landing legs. That came with it. And there's a action, you can define actions for whenever you stage. So it's all very cool. Like, for example, I could set up an action group to probably, let's see, if I do custom and I click on this, I could observe the mystery goo with an action group. Or, you know, I can activate or deactivate the command pod, or do a crew report, or, you know, I mean, there's a whole bunch of different things that you can do with these action groups. So I'll have to play around with that a bit more in the future. But for right now, I think we're ready for a launch, so we're going to go ahead and wheel this out to the launch pad. Got my fingers crossed that this will be more successful than Jeb's mission. We here at Kerbal Space Center do have our best scientists working on fulfilling Jebediah's last will and testament, which requested that we use genetic material that he left behind to clone him. So if he shows up again, you'll know that we succeeded. Alright, let's pull up the resources just to keep an eye on them. And let's go ahead, toggle the gears back off. I don't know why they default to on. But we'll toggle those off. And we're going to throttle up to about 1/3 to start. I don't think we're going to need much more than that with the SRBs. We'll throttle up to full probably once we jettison them. Alright. Hope you're ready, Bill Kerman, because here we go in 3, 2, 1. Blast off! And we are off and running. Here's a little abort button that I was telling you about. But things are going well so far. Hopefully we will have no need to abort. I'll throttle these up just a little bit more. They seem to be helping somewhat. And the main workhorse here, of course, is the SRBs. Once this gets to about 200 meters per second, I'll probably throttle these down to save on fuel, unless the SRB is disengaged by then. By the way, I also have these little Separatrons on here to kind of push them away from the ship once they disengage. They're part of this stage up here. These little guys that look exactly like the SRBs are actually these tiny, tiny little rockets. I guess they just have one thing for solid rockets and one thing for liquid-fueled rockets. Looks like we're actually doing pretty good as far as our speed is concerned. I'm going to drop this down a little bit. And we'll soon be ready to get rid of the SRBs. And there they go in spectacular fashion. We'll throttle the rest of the way up with these guys. And we are actually losing a little bit of speed, and we are gaining some speed. Okay, that was kind of freaky. And we also got quite a bit of rotation on that. Not sure what happened there, but that's okay. We'll work with the rotation. I'm not gonna fuss about that. Alright, we got a good speed going right here. Once we get up, there we go. Actually, we're gonna start our gravity turnabout now. So we're just gonna start pointing towards that prograde marker. Right here, please. Thank you very much. And we are out of the thickest part of the atmosphere, so I'm going to go ahead and throttle the rest of the way up. Let's double check our map real quick. Apoapsis is going up quite nicely. Let's keep an eye on this map. And this nav ball here. Let's hold this attitude for a little while. I don't want to... Maybe once the Apoapsis is about a minute ahead of us, I think that's when I will look at matching our prograde marker a little bit more. I just want to make sure that we gain enough altitude here. How we doing on the fuel for this stage? Does the stage-only thing work? Yes. Alright, we're going to go ahead and match up with our marker again. There we go. Hopefully we've got enough fuel this stage to get ourselves in orbit. I'm a little concerned. Last launch actually went better than this, the one that happened off camera. So I think we're going to run out of fuel, unfortunately. I'm not sure why that is happening this time. Oh, okay, let's save what little fuel we've got left. And let's figure out what we need here for a maneuver. Actually, that right there is going to probably be enough. Oh, why is our periapsis going down? Okay, there we go. Going back up. Alright, something about like that. Let's get ourselves lined up for it. I don't know if we're going to have 13 seconds worth of fuel left in this stage. We're actually pretty much done. Oh. Whoa, come on. Not that far. Come on. Oh my gosh, we're way past the mark here. Not too big of a deal, I guess. I think I just pushed a little too hard trying to get maneuvered here. We're going to be a little cheaty, and once we're lined back up with it, we're going to time warp a bit, and that will kind of lock it in on its heading. Although, actually, we might not have to. Seem to be lining up okay. Yeah. Alright, we'll take that. And I think we'll start burning at about the minute mark because I am not confident in the fuel that we have left here. We're going to have to use some fuel from this stage, I think. And I'm not sure how much of a burn that's going to take. Let's get back on the mark here. And actually, for maximum fuel efficiency, we actually want to point prograde for this. Alright, we'll go maybe there, and we'll burn what little fuel we have left in this stage. Stage. And burn. Okay, it's only 10 seconds. So that's a lot better than I thought. So we'll wait to aid in our fuel efficiency here. And we're actually going to kill this one. Gonna put a new one in here. And get that up. Oh! Not that far. I want the minimum that I need. My dog wants the minimum that you need too. There we go. That'll be perfect right there. And we'll burn with about T-minus 5 seconds left. Okay, coming up on our burn here. We're gonna actually clear this out. And just watch for this. Come on, periapsis. There you are, and good. Perfect. 81 by 77. Or even 78 if you want to round it. Looking great. Alright, let's set the moon as our target and make our way out there, shall we? Because I think we can do it. Yeah, our angle is perfect. So I think we want to do it about here. Can you give me... Yep, that's where I wanted to do it. And we're gonna burn at that point out to the orbital altitude of moon. There it is. Let's see here now. Periapsis. Let's drag this around and see what we can get out of it. We're gonna do this, except that we are already past it, so let's go ahead and do our best. Now that we're kind of committed to it, we're just gonna watch this screen. Might be a little bit too hasty for this. You know what? I'm going to quick save. I cannot save while the ship is under acceleration. Of course not. Oh wow, we're actually out of fuel in that stage already. That does not bode well for this effort, because now we're using our landing stage. But it's a fairly fuel-efficient stage. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Okay. Got our encounter. Go on, get down there, periapsis on moon. I really thought that last stage was gonna last longer. Just a little bit of a burn. Real tiny. And cutting it real close. There. There we go. That seems perfect. Alright. Let's turn the SAS off. Let's jump in here. Go, Bill Kerman. We got plenty of fuel. I really think that we might be able to pull this off, because this stage is very lightweight. So I think we might be able to land, take off, and return with it without too much difficulty. But let's go ahead and quick save, just to make sure that we have one. And let's move on out to the moon, shall we? Alright guys, we're only seconds away from our moon encounter, where our frame of reference will shift to that of the moon in about 10 seconds. It's amazing watching this, like the moon is going to go from here to here by the time we actually get to this point. But our focus will shift and we'll actually be in a parabolic arc, there it is, around moon that way. That just looks hilarious to me. But there we are now in a mooner frame of reference. And we're going to head over towards our periapsis and try and get ourselves in an orbit, I think, to start. So let's go ahead and add a maneuver here to slow ourselves down. Not much of a delta V there, that's not too shabby. Bring our apoapsis down to, let's see, periapsis is about 7,000. Let's try and get to 10,000 on this. That's good enough for now. And that maneuver is in an hour and a half. So we'll fast forward to that. That's quite the Kerbal escape trajectory. That would be heading in towards the solar system, I guess. Might not be a bad way to try to get to Eve in the future. Have to keep that in mind. Boosting off of Moon. Alright, we're a couple minutes out from our encounter. Going to shift ourselves around here. Try and find our... There it is, our retrograde marker. Gonna be right about there when it's time to go. And they're estimating about a minute burn, so we're gonna go for about the T-minus 30 second mark. Alright, we're gonna start our burn. Woo, orbital cam. Good enough. And what did that do? That actually is going to make us crash into the moon. That's no good. Let's pick up our velocity a little bit here. Swing around. And get on the marker. Let's try and get a periapsis up above 5,000 here. That'll do right there. Excuse me. Oh, that pushed our apoapsis way out again. Alright, well, we'll swing back around and fix that. Let's turn off the stage only. I want to see my electric charge. Alright, let's try not to be too overzealous. We'll do it from this view. Let's do it from here. Bring that down. To about there. Should be good. Nice low moon orbit. Fantastic. And there's Kerbal off in the distance. Let's see, does Bill have a view of it in here? Let's see if we can't get you a view. Ah, check that out. That is so cool. Well done, my friend. Well done. All right, now let's get ourselves over on the light side of the moon. Oh, we can't warp any faster because we're below 10,000 meters. And sunrise at moon. I think we're going to aim for local noon-ish and then see about picking out a landing spot somewhere below. Actually, you know what? This is pretty light now. So let's see about finding ourselves a nice landing spot on our trajectory here. This crater here seems pretty good. Let's get ourselves in position to slow down. And my approach this time is going to be primarily to, let's see, if I want to go this way, we're going to go here. Just wanted to get an idea for that. Oh, so right about... Let's get the SAS on. Let's start our burn. Okay, and let's swing around. That's got our trajectory good. We're going to just try and bleed off all of our horizontal velocity here. And drop straight down. We're already past the crater, though. I didn't plan that very well. But I'm sure we'll find a flat enough surface here shortly. Keep on that retrograde marker. Okay, whoop, stop. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. There we go, pretty much straight up and down at this point. That looks flat enough down there. Let's observe the mystery goo. Mystery goo observation while in space near the moon. Goo is less dense here. 30 science! Keep the data. Let's go ahead and lower the landing gear. The landing gear seems to be a bit short for the engine. Hopefully that won't end up being a problem for poor Bill. We're going to throttle up just a little bit to bleed off some of that vertical velocity. We're down to about a third of our fuel. Hopefully we'll have enough to get back to Kerbal. This may have been a little ambitious. Oh, this is a perfect rate of descent here. Wow, look at this. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh, we fell over again? You've got to be kidding me. We didn't have that much horizontal velocity. Well, we know there's no recovering from this, so we're going to quick load and try that again. Alright, so I've reverted back a ways, and I had to actually redo the retrograde burn to get in orbit around Moon here, and I realized we didn't do any EVAs before we went down last attempt, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Got an EVA report from above the Midlands. Not sure how many biomes the moon has, but we're going to circle around here a bit and see if we can't find some more. Can't really tell the difference. This kind of, I guess this is kind of pockmarked and whatnot. We're going to try one maybe over here. Let's see if we get a different biome over there or not. And the survey says... Oh, Moon's east far side crater. Nice. Moon's highlands. Ah, the Midlands again. Yep, we had that one already. Alright, I think it's time to pick out a landing spot again. Let's go ahead and quick save. And we're just gonna burn retrograde right now. We're gonna aim for this crater again. And hopefully have a bit more success with it this time. I think the key to avoiding the horizontal velocity is gonna try and bleed some more of that off there. Is to not get too far past the low surface speed. Like, keep the surface speed in the double digits or so until right before landing. Come on, keep on target. Okay, okay. Okay. And... oh! Alright, we hit a little too hard, and I believe we've completely lost our engine. Oh my gosh. Nope, that's not gonna do us any good. Ooh, real tense. Okay, get right on there. Bill Kerman is excited because he knows that I can quick load if something goes wrong. Oh, a little bit of a bounce. Okay. Oh, no, 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 nope, 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 nope. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. Ah. Ah. Ha. Dang it. All right, let's have another go. Okay, a little bit of an overreaction on that one. Did we do it? Did we do it? Settling down? We did it! We've landed on the moon! Huzzah! Ooh, we only got 48 units of fuel left. That's not the best news. Oh, I forgot to observe the goo while we were flying. Well, that's okay. We'll observe the goo when we take off. Mystery goo observation from the moon's midlands. The goo seems to be less dense here. Keep the data. Fantastic. All right, Bill. You're going EVA. Can I quick save right now? No. We cannot save while about to crash. Wow. All right. So let's go ahead and let go. RCS. There we go. Fantastic. How about that? Way to go, Bill. You've made it. Let's go ahead and plant our flag. Ta-da! Ooh, that's a nice texture that they got on there, making it look like a actual cloth. Site name: Bill Bill Crater. Let's see. we come to honor Jeb by almost crashing. Okay. Success. Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves a surface sample. The darker Midland surface appears to be made up of basaltic rocks. Very nice. Well done. And we'll do an EVA report while we're out here. You start to say something dramatic and poignant about the plight of Kerbal kind in this grand universe, only to be cut off by random radio chatter that the situation is nominal. That's good stuff. Alright, let's see if we can't get ourselves back up into the vessel to store the experiments. Man, that looks really precarious sitting there on the engine like that, doesn't it? Hopefully we don't accidentally tip it over trying to get in. That would be very unfortunate. And grab. And board. Alright. I'm not sure if we really have anywhere else that we can get to at this point. This seems like it'd be pretty far off for Bill to make it safely. So we're gonna be satisfied with what we've got. And let's see, in order to get back to Kerbin, I think we need to launch off in this direction so that we're slowing down the moon's orbital, because the moon orbits around this direction, right? So if we slow down from the moon's orbital trajectory, that should help us fall back towards Kerbin, because we're going to need to do this as efficiently as possible. So that is what we are going to do. And I think we're going to go ahead and just do it. Let's see. So that would be off in the 270 direction, I believe. Because that is east and that is west, and we are heading west. Okay. Here we go. And keep that on. Up we go. Gear up. And we'll kick over here. Try and get ourselves into an orbit as quickly as possible. What's our apoapsis at? Okay, good, good. Leaving Bill Crater behind. Let's kill the engines. Let's see here. Can we get home? Oh, whoa, ho, ho, hello. Periapsis. You know what? Let's try and get that down to... Oh. A little bit more. 18. Can we get it down to like... that's too much. Just a tap. 14, okay. We're gonna aim for that. We're gonna see if that gets us home or not. And that burn, they say, is going to be 25 seconds, so we'll wait till we're about 12 seconds out. Or 13, I guess, seconds out. Let's get ourselves pointed right at that. And... cross your fingers. Oops. No, not hold. There. That. Quick save. Past our mark. Will we have enough fuel to pull this off? Oh, I don't think we will. And we're out of fuel. Oh dear. Oh, that... oh no. Oh no, we didn't get even to a Mooner escape. Ah. Unfortunately, we just did not have the necessary fuel remaining to get ourselves back home, so we're just gonna have to transmit as much of the science as we can, because there's no way we're getting any of this back, unfortunately. Because there's no docking capability or anything like that. So we're going to transmit as much of the data as we can, get as much of the science as we can out of there. And we got 6 science out of the whole thing. Well, darn. And that's gonna be the end of it for poor Bill Kerman. We might try to mount a rescue mission at some point in the future. Thankfully, the Kerbals don't seem to require any kind of life support capability in their command pod. But he's gonna have to be left to drift out here for the time being. Yep. Alright, well, I hate to end this on such a sad note, but that is going to be Bill's fate, to orbit around Moon like so. And we'll have to see if we can't get him back with another mission in the future. Hopefully with some of the science that he has unlocked, although only 6 science from this mission is not a whole heck of a lot, I'm afraid. Ugh. Alright, well, let's not drag this out too long. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day. See you next time.